First of all, going back into 2019, we realized that our marketing efforts were not effective and we weren't sure which way to go. I met Gare at a tech meeting in January of 2020, and we talked about the whole approach with video and how video is the answer. It's so different, and that was really hard for me to get my head around. And I took some time and really watched a lot of videos online, and I really looked at what our competitors were doing and felt like this was something different but unique and right for our firm, and wanted to move that forward. And then COVID hit. So of course everybody pulls back and says, we have to stop, we have to figure out what this COVID thing's gonna do. You remember back in the day when we were gonna be shut down for 2 to 3 weeks because of COVID? It's kind of unbelievable to think about right now, but when we realized that we were gonna be shut down for a longer period of time, I made the decision that we need to invest now, that we needed to move forward with Gare and do the work on our marketing piece and really come up with our zag and come up with our one-liner through this time. That was really important that we get that figured out because we had the time to work on it during the COVID shutdown. Back in 2008 in the Great Recession, which was really, really hard on our firm, I made a number of mistakes as a leader of this company where I kept waiting for things to come back to normal, quote unquote normal. And I realized later that normal doesn't exist anymore and it's going to be different. So week 1 of the pandemic, I realized we have to figure out what the new normal will be, what we're going to look like, and really working on our brand strategy and working with Gare fit right in with that initiative. And it's something I'm very, very happy we did. We took the time to do it, we had the time to do it and to do it right. Even though we were remote, it worked out wonderful and really happy we took the time to do that. I didn't look at this as a risk at all. I looked at this as we need to take this next step. The risk for me was breaking away from the traditional marketing efforts of print advertising or radio or television slot and saying we're going to rely on social media and video. It was very difficult initially for me to get my head around that, but when I saw the impact of other firms and companies and individuals and the impact that they were having in social media with their videos, I realized that that's something we could do and that our competitors were not in this space, that nobody was even close to being in this space. Fast forward to today in 2022, our competitors are still not in this space. A couple of them try and do a couple videos, but it's all about themselves and focused on themselves and not focused on the energy that comes from the ZAG that we've created. Our ZAG is ACE, our food truck, and what we can do with that. So I just really feel like we're out ahead of the curve from our competitors, and was the right thing for us and really the right thing for us for the next 5 to 10 years. That this isn't something that's going to swing back to print advertising. Like some would say, you're never going to see us go back to using phone books again. I don't see us going back to print advertising and some of those items as well. Video's here and it's the wave of the future. Unfortunately, there's no clear empirical evidence when you put a video out as to the impact that that's going to have. Over time, we've seen our followers, both with Iconica, our company, and ACE, have a slow and long-term increase. So they're not just liking, they're not just sharing, they're following us, which is something we didn't have before. I can't go to a cocktail party or a restaurant or a bar and run into colleagues in the industry that somebody doesn't come up to me and say, I saw your video. The last one was really funny. It really made me laugh. When's the next one coming out? So people are recognizing it and people are talking about it to me in a way that I would never have communicated with them in the past. So the impact is there. We have more hits to our website today than we've ever had as a company. We're a business-to-business service corporation, but we're really specialized. And so our product, if we do 10 new clients a year, that's a lot for us. So the entire world is not our audience, it's pretty focused. So the more and more we continue to get our brand out there and our identity out there and who we are and what we do, and we tell it in a way that's about our customer and not about us, the more impactful it is. And I couldn't be happier with the results. Just to recap, we had the idea to come up with a food truck. We had an idea for a new slogan, one revolution at a time. We've paired that with our food truck. We're an architectural, engineering, and general contractor, so we do work on commercial properties. We use our food truck to deliver food to our employees and subcontractors on site. We use the food truck to take it to our clients and have celebrations, and we celebrate anything we can figure out to celebrate in our community and use our food truck to deliver coffee, donuts, lunch, desserts. When we get back to tailgating again after the pandemic, we're taking to tailgate parties and things like that. And we use that as our method to video the event and video our people and have a short segment on what we're about. But it has raised enough curiosity that people then follow our website and follow Iconica as a group. So for us, this is a great fit for us. It's something that we enjoy doing. Our team has a lot of fun. The video is now just second nature and is just a part of it, and it's easy to put together, edit, and put out there. In addition, we have a series for ACE called ACE's Episodes of ACE that we do one per month, and ACE gets into different events, visiting Children's Hospital, food shelters, different things like that. Anything we can tie back to the community to get ACE involved in has been our focus so far.